Hi all, welcome to my video. Me myself Anju, 6th semester civil engineering student, SNIT ADU. The topic is diversion headwork, layout and its functions of its components. What is a headwork? The headwork is a hydraulic structure which supplies water to the off-taking canal. The headwork may be storage headwork and diversion headwork. Storage headwork. It stores water during the period of excess supplies in the river and releases it when demand overtakes available supplies. Example for storage headwork is construction of dam. Then diversion headwork. It serves to divert the required supply into the canal. The purpose of diversion headwork is it raises the water level in the river so that the commanded area can be increased. It regulates the intake of water into the canal. It controls silt entry into the canal and it reduces the fluctuations in the level of supply in the river. It stores water for tiding over small period of short supplies. Then the type of diversion headwork are temporary diversion headwork and permanent diversion headwork. The temporary diversion headwork, which are temporary and are constructed to raise water level in river and to divert water into canal. Then these bunds may be required to be constructed every year after flood because they may be damaged by flood. Permanent diversion headwork consists of a permanent structure such as weir or barrage constructed across the river to raise the water level in the river and divert into the canal. Most of the important canals having permanent diversion headwork. Component and functions. The figure shows a typical layout of a diversion headwork. The components of diversion headwork are weir or barrage, divide wall or divide ground, fish ladder, pocket or approach channel, under sluice or scouring sluice, silt excluder or silt prevention device, canal head regulator, river training work, that is marginal bund and guide bank or bunds. The functions. Weir or barrage. It is a structure constructed across a river to raise the water level and divert the water into the canal. On the crest of the weir, usually shutters are provided so that part of the raising up of water is carried out by shutters. During flood, shutters may be dropped. Weir is usually aligned at right angles to the direction of flow of the river. Then barrages. In the case of barrage, the crest is kept at a low level and the raising up of water level or ponding is accomplished mainly by means of gates. During flood, these gates can be raised clear of the high flood level and thus enables the high flood to pass with a minimum of afflux. A barrage provides better control on the water level in the river, but it is comparatively costly. Figure shows a barrage, and when shutters are raised up, the water is flowing through the way. This is the upstream side and this is the downstream side. Next is fish ladder. Large rivers have various types of fish, many of which are migratory. They move from one part of the river to another according to the season. In our country, generally fish move from upstream side to downstream side in the beginning of winter in search of warmth and return in upstream side before monsoon for clear water. Due to the construction of weir barrages across the river, such migration of fish will be obstructed, and if no arrangements is made in the weir or barrage for this migration, large scale destruction of the fish life may occur. Thus, to enable fish migration, fish ladders is provided since most fish can travel upstream only if the velocity of flow does not exceed 3 to 3.5 meter per second. The design of fish ladders should be such that it constantly releases water at a velocity not exceeding this value. Under sluice or covering sluice. Undersluices are openings provided in the weir wall with their crest at a low level. These openings are fully controlled by gates. They are located on the same side as the off-taking canal. If two canals take off, one on the either side of the river, then it would be necessary to provide undersluices on either side of the canal. Then divide wall or divide ground. A divide wall is long masonry or concrete wall or ground which is constructed at right angles to the axis of the weir to separate the undersluice from the crest of the weir. Top width of divide wall is about 1.5 to 2.5 meter. The divide wall is extended on the upstream side at a distance little beyond the beginning of the canal head regulator and on the downstream side up to the end of the loose protection. Then silt excluder. Silt excluder are type of silt control device which functions to exclude the silt from water to entering the canal. These devices are particularly provided on the river bed in front of the bed regulator. A silt excluder usually consists of a number of rectangular tunnels resting on the floor of undersluice pocket. The bottom portion of tunnel is formed by the floor of undersluice pocket. Then canal head regulator. It is a structure constructed at head of canal from the upstream side of the weir or barrage constructed. It consists of number of spans separated by piers which support the gates provided for the regulation of water flow to the canal. Then river training work. River training is defined as the various measures adopted on a river to stabilize the river channel along a certain cross section for a particular alignment. These measures are adopted because the rivers in alluvial plain frequently alter their courses and subsequently cause damage to the land and property adjacent to them. Some of the major river training works are guide bund and marginal bund or levees. Marginal bund or levees. These are the earthen embankments which are provided to confine the flood water from river within an allowable cross section and in between the embankments. Thus, spreading of flood water from marginal bunds is prevented. Guide banks or guide bunds. These are also earthen embankments provided to confine the flood water of alluvial rivers within a reasonable length of waterway and provide a straight and non-tortuous approach towards the construction works. Okay, these are the functions of the parts of diversion headwork, and thank you.